just about nothing in life makes me happier than a fully functioning search bar. So kudos to Shortcut for that. Hello and welcome to my channel. If we haven't met yet, my name is Kayla, and this is where we talk all about project leadership. Today is Wednesday, and I want to try something new. I'm introducing my Workflow Wednesdays, where each Wednesday I'll take a different workflow tool, project management tool, and walk you through it, give you a quick review, talk about some of the different features, and what makes it different. So without further ado, today's workflow tool is Shortcut, formerly known as Clubhouse. So here we go. Hey guys, today we're going to be checking out shortcut.com, which is formerly known as clubhouse.com. And it is a project management tool, a workflow organization tool that is geared primarily toward technical teams. It works really well with software engineering teams in general, but you don't have to be a software engineer to use shortcut.com. One of the great things about it is that it's very intuitive, it's easy to use, and in fact, it's one of my favorite project management tools out there. I use it with a couple of my technical teams right now, and I've used it in the past actually to manage myself and my own workflow. So it could work in a variety of scenarios. It's pretty flexible. What we're going to look at today are just like a rundown of some of the basic features and functionality of Shortcut. I'm not going to give you a deep dive by any means. This is a really basic overview because I just want you to give it a look and see if maybe it would be a good fit for what you're looking for, maybe a good fit for your teams. I am not affiliated with Shortcut at all. This just happens to be a tool that I really like, and I wanted to share it with you guys. So I signed up for a free account. And when you sign up for a free account, Shortcut actually gives you access to their business level plan for 14 days. So what we're going to look at today is the business level plan. It has some additional features and functionality, actually some things that I have never used myself. So we'll be looking at a few of those things. But before we get started, let me just give a little peek for you into the different plan options that you have, so you can kind of keep that in mind as we look at things. Not all of what we see today will be included in the free plan, but the free plan, I believe, is a really good solution, especially if you're just looking for yourself or a really small team. It is pretty flexible and powerful given that it's a free option. I think it's the best project management free option that I have seen out there. It gives you access to everything that you need to set up a project, break it down into pieces, and then collaborate with your team. The next level up from the free plan is the team plan, and this is $8.50 per user per month. It has some additional features and functionality like roadmap and customized workflows. Also gives you access to some more advanced integrations. The plan that we're going to be looking at today is the business plan, and this is $12 per user per month, and it includes some even more advanced functionality like milestones and roadmap and advanced reporting and access to more personalized customer support. Okay, and then the highest level is the enterprise plan. I have no idea what this includes or what this is. It looks like maybe like an ad hoc kind of a thing that they put together for you. But if you're interested in a solution that is for more mature, larger teams, then it looks like this is a contact sales sort of a thing, and they'll have a conversation with you. Okay, so here I am on my home page of Shortcut, which I really love. I love the dark mode. I love the simplicity of it. I love how we have actual shortcuts here that lead us to places that we want to go. The first thing I see up here is a shortcut to create a story, which we know is a button that we push a lot. So we have a shortcut to create a story, create an epic, iteration, label, milestone, all of this stuff that we do on a regular basis. They make it really easy for us to get there. Then we have a search bar, and I really love the Shortcut search bar because it works. It works really well, and just about nothing in life makes me happier than a fully functioning search bar. So kudos to Shortcut for that. In the bar up here, we have the power bar, and for some reason I can't click on this. I'm not able to access it today, but I think this is another option for shortcuts. I'm not entirely sure. We've also got news, which will tell us about any new features or functionality that Shortcut is coming out with. I have my wiki right here, which I love the Shortcut wiki. This is another reason why I really love this tool. Whoever put this together is doing a really good job. They make it super easy to understand how to use this thing. The help button right here, I've also had really good luck with help. My experience has been wonderful, even with just the free version. So kudos to Shortcut for that. I can also see my recently viewed stuff, which obviously this is an account I just set up, so I don't have a lot of activity here. This tells me how far I am into actually completing my Shortcut setup. And then of course I could see my overall activity here. The next thing I have on my home screen up here in the upper left-hand corner, I have the ability to switch my workspace. So if you want to set up multiple workspaces, Shortcut makes it really easy for you to toggle back and forth. I also have my widgets here on my home screen, and I really like the options that I have for filtering. And I also just like the general data that they've put in front of me here. It's things that I would want to know. They make it really clear, my active tasks, my due dates, my activity feed, all of this stuff that you want to see. They make it really clear and easy for you. Over here on the left, I have my docs icon. Now, docs is one of the newer parts of Shortcut, and I'm really happy that they built this in, because this is something that we're seeing with a lot of project management tools where we are making, we are building document creation into the tool itself. It makes it so much easier for project managers to collect data and store it in an organized fashion. So super happy that this is in Shortcut now. I'm going to just go down here to templates and show you what's going on here. So with templates, we have, look at all of these templates that we have. We know these are meetings we all have all of the time. So now we have actual meeting templates within Shortcut. If I have a project kickoff meeting, I could just click into my project kickoff meeting template and start taking my notes. I can link my document to epics and stories. I can link other documents to this document. I can tag people within my document. I type directly into this field. And basically, yeah, it makes it super easy to take your documents and then attach them to epics or stories or your work items. We've also got this report a bug button in the lower right-hand corner where we can report anything that is not working correctly or not working as expected. I really love the way they collect this information from us, and they make it really easy to submit that. Okay, so I'm going to go on down to stories, and I'm not going to spend a lot of time here because I think most of you know how to write a story and how to basically use this functionality, but I want to show you what this looks like. And this is the default in Shortcut. So I have my workflow here, which works really well, of course, for technical teams working on software, unscheduled, ready for development, in development, ready for review, ready for deploy. This is like a normal workflow you would see with software engineering. If you're using this for a different purpose or you want to change up the workflow, you can easily do that and go in here and edit your workflow, make changes to any of these workflow state names, or remove or add workflow states as well. I'm going to click into a story so you can see what that looks like and the sort of information you could capture within a story. It's pretty robust. We can add tasks within our stories. We can add relationships to other stories. We can link to external documents. We can attach files. We can tag other people in the story and have, more collaborative conversations. And then over here, of course, on the right, we have all sorts of fields. These are all set by Shortcut. So we don't have the opportunity to change what these fields are, but we certainly do have the opportunity to change, the items that are in the fields. Under stories, we have epics, and I have set up a few epics here. If I click into one of my epics, I'll show you what this looks like and the sort of information that we would gather on our epics. So again, a lot of opportunity to add some really deep detail to these epics. I can attach my docs. I can, of course, link up my stories. I can have comments and be more collaborative with people. And then I have reporting on my epics, which is something that I've been really happy with Shortcut over the years. They've really made improvements to their reporting. And you can see that in here. I have all sorts of different reporting that I can see on my Epic. Now, remember, reporting is one of those more advanced features of the business plan. So you may not see all of these same reports if you are on the free plan. Okay, and then milestones. Again, milestones is a paid option, but I do have the ability to set up my milestones if that's something that you would need to do. Iterations. So if you are a team that works in sprints and you want to set up your 2-week sprint cycle, you can really easily set that up within iterations, set up your 2-week sprint cycle, and then attach your stories that belong to that sprint, and then track as you're going throughout the sprint what's getting done. There is reporting, burn down charts that come along with the iterations as well. And then I have the roadmap feature. I wasn't sure what this would look like because I'd actually never seen it before. This is one area that I was a little surprised with what is actually included in the roadmap. So it's not really what I expected, but if this is something that is useful to you, I know a lot of people like the more of like a Gantt chart sort of a view. That's here in roadmap for you. And then, of course, teams, I have the ability to set up different teams. If I have design team, development team, sales team, whatever it is that I want to set up, I could do that within Teams. And then I have my More button. I'm going to move my face over here. My More button where I could customize any labels, which I can add as tags to any of my stories and further filter on that. I also have my reporting, status, and search. So I'll click on reporting really quickly because I know a lot of us are interested in reporting. And of course, I can't see a whole lot because I haven't entered any data into my workspace here. But this is what we might see in our reporting: stories completed, features, bugs, chores, how many story points we have associated with each of those buckets. And then I could see my velocity chart, my burn down chart, my cycle lead time chart, time spent in workflow, created versus completed, cumulative flow diagram, completed stories, etc. So that's what we'll find in the reporting here. And remember, reporting is a paid feature, so you'll only see very basic functionality of reporting in your free version. All right. So that's it. What do you think? What do you think of Shortcut? Might it be a good solution for you with what you're trying to do? I'd love to hear from you. See you next time. Bye.